You've seen that with childhood vaccines as well. Do you want to just kind of describe that problem of, lack of liability for these products and what that produces from a standpoint of post-licensure behavior?
Yeah, I think that if there was no product liability for automobiles, we'd still be driving around in Model Ts. There is no development. There's no pressure to develop a better and safer. And in fact, there is a disincentive for them to look. It's actually a violation of the fiduciary duty to their shareholders if they actually look at their own product and find a problem. And so we are left powerless over this system that cannot be corrected by capitalistic forces if there is a liability shield. We just can't be.
So the vaccines got the emergency use authorization different times. They were licensed at about August of 2021. Again, I was looking at VAERS early on. I remember a conversation I had with Francis Collins at the end of April when there were about 2,900 deaths reporting on VAERS. 46% of those, because we're administering to elderly, the frailer individuals. 46% of those deaths were occurring on the day of vaccination or within 1 or 2 days. And I asked Dr. Collins about that. So, Senator, we've identified 6 cases where we've proved causation between the Johnson & Johnson vaccine and women of childbearing age. You said in terms of the other 2,900, Senator, people die. So I'll close out with that thought in terms of the incentives or the lack of incentives for the companies, the regulators who approve these things to rigorously follow them for safety problems.